Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on Immutable X, IMX. This is a gem in my opinion, relatively high cap, okay, almost 1 billion in market cap, but I still think it easily has around 30x potential in the next bull run. So if that sounds interesting guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new as I upload every single day on my channel. Also, if you haven't already, guys, check out the Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm dropping the latest and greatest low-cap gems. Make sure you're there so you don't miss out on the next 100x gems. So, Immutable X. This is a really good project in my opinion. A lot of long-term potential. I like it as opposed to investing in specific games, such as going all into Illuvium or going all into another game. I prefer the idea of investing into Immutable X personally, due to the fact that it diversifies that risk, okay? I like diversification when it comes to crypto gaming gems, okay? That's why I like the likes of Gala, I like the likes of Nakamoto, because it's not just one game. It's not just one game, okay? If Illuvium does well, Immutable X will do well. If Illuvium doesn't do well, Immutable X will still probably do well. So that's what we're looking at in terms of Immutable X and the diversification side of things. And I like that personally. But before I go straight into it, guys, I need to let everyone know this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing your money. So if we scroll down here, we can see Immutable X is essentially a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Now, the reason why Ethereum needs a scaling solution, the reason why Ethereum needs a layer 2 is because it is not scalable. It cannot handle huge amounts of transactions. It has high fees. It's just not ideal, okay? Now, at the end of the day, Ethereum's going nowhere. We're still going to have Ethereum in 3 years' time. Ethereum's always going to be around. It's always going to be the top dog in terms of what it's aiming to do. So instead of building a whole new blockchain to try and tackle Ethereum, the best bet is probably just to set up a layer 2 scaling solution, such as Matic, such as Immutable X. I was about to say Illuvium then. It's been a long day. So we go into the basics here, guys. You can see circulating supply 42%. Decent, not amazing for a relatively high cap crypto, but we can deal with it. Okay, we can deal with it. Max supply 2 billion. Fully diluted. Market cap 2 billion. Current market cap 882 million. So there's a bit of a disparity, almost double, actually more than double is the fully diluted, but like I said, I think we can deal with it. So why do I like Immutable X so much? I like Immutable X due to, you can call it the ecosystem, due to the games that it's obviously powering, such as Illuvium, such as Gods Unchained, all of these games, right? Now, you don't need to be a gamer to realize that these look like high quality games, some of them, okay? Illuvium is an example. It looks like a AAA game. Whether you'd play it or not, whether you like Illuvium or not, the type of graphics look AAA. They look high quality. They look like people will play them, okay? And that is obviously because of the fact that they are AAA. They are really high quality. And Immutable X is obviously powering them. And they're allowing for the NFTs of these games to be built through Immutable X. So that's really great. Some of the benefits of it is basically zero fees, good for the environment, you know. A lot of whinging about the environment and things like this. Immutable X obviously are not degrading the environment. They're obviously doing well in terms of the 100% carbon neutrality there. NFT trades, very high, 11 million trades a year, so already this year. That's obviously the highest in crypto, so that's obviously good to see as well. And basically no gas fees. So that obviously will save gamers. If you're a gamer, you're trying to play games, you don't want to be paying gas fees all the time for your NFTs and things like this. It's just a hassle. No one wants it. So I really, really like what they're doing with Illuvium. I really do. And the stuff that they're building here is truly incredible. Stuff like buying land with NFTs, stuff like buying in-game items with NFTs. This is where the value and the utility of NFTs comes, okay? buying things like in-game land, buying things like in-game assets, in-game items, not in pixelated monkeys, okay? That's just my opinion. I think the vast majority of NFT technology's usage will come in things like games, not in stupid pixels, okay? Not in, terrible quality pictures. That's just not how I see it. And you can go and look at their marketplace. They've got a lot of games that are getting built, and you can see some of the things that they're obviously implementing, such as land within Illuvium, such as in-game items. And I'm very bullish on that. I really like the idea. So you can go and have a look at the tokenomics and things like this. There's a 20% fee on every transaction. Okay, so you never get zero fees completely. Okay, no gas fees, but then there's a 20% fee, I believe. Protocol fee. So you're never going to get a completely seamless, completely feeless thing. I don't think, but at least they're obviously telling people clearly what goes on. You can also stake this, and you can use it for governance. Whether you believe in governance or not is a whole different debate for crypto. But I'm just really bullish on it. I like the games that are getting built on here. They look super cool. They look playable. Some of the best games I've seen in crypto. Okay, they're not your crappy games that look like they were built in 5 minutes 50 years ago. They are high quality games, which I think will attract a lot of players and actually bring a lot of people from Web 2 games into Web 3 games. From normal kind of games like Call of Duty, these types of games that people play. I don't really know what's hot right now. I don't play games. I'm too busy. But games like Call of Duty, I know people play. GTA, these types of games, they were the games that I played back when I was younger. And obviously, I think a lot of people are still going to be playing these games. But at the same time, if Web3 games can be very attractive, if they can be very good, we may start to see a very slow shift, a very slow shift into people utilizing Web3 gaming, Metaverse gaming, whatever you want to call it, blockchain gaming, play to earn. And obviously, Immutable X are going to be at the forefront of that revolution. So I like it as opposed to investing in single games because you never know. Illuvium may not be the best game in the world. I don't personally like the tokenomics, 23% circulating supply. Okay? Illuvium may succeed. If Illuvium succeeds, Immutable X succeeds. If Illuvium doesn't succeed, Immutable X's idea is still there. Their core technology is still there. They've got multiple other games as well. So I prefer it. I like it as a diversified option. I prefer investing in Immutable X as opposed to a single game. Now the question is, what gains can we see on Immutable X? How high can we see this one go? I'm looking at $20 as a very reasonable range for the next bull run, potentially higher. So obviously it all depends on how big gaming is as a trend. If gaming and NFTs see a resurgence, there is absolutely no reason why this won't go to $30. And if it does, you can turn $1,000 into $30,000. That's very great gains. Very, very good returns. So, if you want to see if I've bought Immutable X, if it's in my portfolio, or if you want to see when I'll buy it, head on over to my Patreon, guys. The link is in the description. Whenever I'm buying these gems, whether it's Illuvium, whether it's Immutable X, whether it's anything, I let my Patreons know first. They can track my whole market moves to the second. Okay? If I buy a brand new low cap gem tomorrow, 5 million in market cap, these guys will get to know first, way before YouTube, way before everyone else, because they're the dedicated people. So hit the link in the description. Check it out. If you don't know me, I've got a really good track record just in the last 2 months of calling a lot of gems in crypto. I called Viot before it went and did a 55x. I literally got in and made a 55x. I called Singularity Net, gained over a 10x on that. So I called this whole AI trend. I've got in other projects as well, not just AI ones, but I've made a lot of money in the last 2 months. If you want to make a lot of money as well, hit that link in the description. See it as an investment in yourself. Don't see it as you losing £55. See it as you gaining much more than that, because you will gain a plethora of content. You get those weekly webinars as well, which is kind of like educational help. So you can get some one-to-one help as well. If you've got any questions, we have a Q&A always at the end. for around half an hour to an hour usually. So make sure to hit that link, check it out. You'll make huge gains in crypto, I'm sure of that. And thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.